Hey guys, we're watching Volgora's beer reviews. We'll take a look at Coors Peak Copper Lager. Naturally gluten-free. We'll see how this is. Twist off. Smell. It smells kind of like a Coors, but a little bit higher quality. Just like a Coors, just a little bit different. There's the pour, thick soapy head. When you pour it in glass, you don't really smell a whole lot, but pretty light, and it says copper, but I mean the light it looks copper, and the video might look copper, but when you see it in your own eyes, it doesn't look like copper. Like, it is the lightest shade of copper I have ever seen. I mean, we're talking like that color right there. It's not bad. It's different. It's not terrible. Damn dogs. Now I had a second sip. It tastes very weird. This is like a cider. This actually tastes kind of similar to Milwaukee's Best a little bit, but I mean the apple taste. I mean, not everybody gets the apple taste. I get the apple taste. This is a weird beer. This is very different. Very different. I'm gonna say a 6 out of 10. Well, 6.5. I want to give it a 7, but unless you are a celiac, I forget what the exact word is, but you know, you're gluten free. You can't have gluten. That's why you buy this. If you're not in the gluten free, you wouldn't buy this. But this is a very interesting beer. It tastes like a soda or a cider. The aftertaste is not really existent. I mean, it's there, but pretty faint. It almost tastes a little bit like Miller 64, which is pretty bad, but it's just a faintness of it, a little bit like that. So it's a little bit like apple juice, like apple cider kind of acidity taste, and a little bit of that what? The apple taste and that, like a sweetness, almost like, I don't know. It's so weird. So yeah, a little bit like apples and a little bit like your typical beer, but this is unlike any other beer I've ever had. I guess got a 6.5. I mean, I want to give it a 7, but it's just not quite. It's starting to grow on me, but it is weird. Some people would probably say this is nasty. Some people probably say this is pretty good, but me, it's all right. It's not bad. It's not great, but the thing about it, well, it probably costs more to make a beer that is gluten free. So it's $7 for a 12-pack. That's not a big deal. I've seen gluten free beers, they're like $8 or $9 12-pack, but it also depends on where you go. So yeah, it is a very light, clear beer. And it's what's another thing that's weird. It shows nutrition facts and the ingredients on the beer label. At Coors, we push boundaries and brew beers as inspiring as the mountains. Beers with 100% natural ingredients: water, brown rice, malt, brown rice, pea protein, hops, caramel, and sugar. Is this better than the original Coors? Maybe a little. If you're used to Coors and you go to this and you're so used to Coors, you might not like this. But if you got an open mind like I do, you might like this. You might say it's as good as Coors. Shoot, you might say it's even better. But for me, it's just really different. It's really weird, and it's not bad. But like I said, not everybody's gonna fall in love with it. You know, especially the exclusive craft beer drinkers that, you know, turn their nose up to anything Anheuser, Coors, Miller, whatever, Molson. But yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely worth trying out. 4.7% ABV, which I didn't mention. It's got a very clean taste for being a Coors, for being a adjunct lager. You know, it doesn't say anything about corn. It just says brown rice. So there's no corn syrup apparently. Just brown rice, water, malt, pea, protein, hops, caramel, sugar. So there's my review. Thanks for watching. See you next time.